NAMOR. It's been a long time coming, ever since a little Easter egg in Iron Man 2 that had all of us, especially me, hoping he would show up in the MCU. To date, nothing, but now we have an official update from the man himself, Kevin Feige. So look, Namor is a very interesting Marvel character. One of Marvel's first. When it comes to the comic books, Namor's one of the OG. He's one of the most synonymous when it comes to those early days of comic books, and of course, a very important character within Marvel Comics. Now recently, Kevin Feige, who's a man in charge of everything over at Marvel Studios, was asked a few questions, and he directly wanted to address Namor, saying, look, at some point, when we figure it out, Namor could still show up down the road. Now, honestly, we haven't heard many updates about Namor in years, and every time we hear something, it's like a little thing off the side, and we don't really have any confirmation. Now, what you have to consider here is, there's multiple parties we know that own things of Namor. Marvel Studios and Disney, Universal, Fox, but they're going to be getting Fox back, right? Because Namor was classified as a mutant in some continuities and things. So when you consider it that way, Namor's probably somewhere around the corner. They're going to try to do something with him. Now, honestly, why you haven't done anything yet is because it's insanely expensive. You guys have probably seen the Aquaman trailer. That thing is not cheap. I'm not going to be surprised if that's not one of DC's most expensive movies they've ever made. Even Warner Brothers on top of that, combining it. Like, underwater CG cost a lot. And just by looking at that movie, you can tell it's expensive. So recouping that amount is going to cost a lot of money and time and effort. And when you think of it that way, Marvel Studios is just kind of waiting. Does Aquaman succeed? If it does, well, maybe we make Namor a supporting character. If Aquaman comes out and sort of fails, Namor happens to have a cameo and he succeeds, you got a new franchise you can spin off, and by that time, underwater CG is going to be another, 6, 7, 8 years away from being that Marvel Studios level of accepting it as feasible, where, 4 or 5 years ago, de-aging someone in a movie cost them $10, $15 million for 2 minutes. Now it's costing 80% of that, 80% less, obviously, and they're able to pull it off for 8 to 10 minutes. So technology's getting better, and Marvel's probably just waiting until the time is perfect to be able to do it.